I got a couple books. I also got like a ocean creature shaker blind bag. And that was cute. Welcome in, Ellen. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my first point in a second. I forgot I was in the middle of some books. I got 2 of them. I'm real excited to read them. They're both about witches, so I'm very curious on their take on it. I'm curious if they got the witchcraft right. A lot of times witchy books don't get the witchcraft right, but that's okay. They're still fun. I like reading books about witches. But hopefully the book explains the spray cans. No, the spray cans are something I did. I was the one who was able to combine magic and spray cans. Welcome in, Ochu. Welcome in, Ellen. How's it going, you guys? You guys are having a great day. Magic spray cans, yeah. I'll need to write a book. Actually, I do plan on writing at least one comic. I want to do a one-shot at least, if not a full comic afterwards. I am doing well, but I'm sleepy. I was visiting my coven was visiting me. So I had a weekend with my coven, and that was fun, but it was tiring. All right, I think it's safe to go on to our one talking point that I've planned for the day. After this talking point, we'll talk about something chill. Don't worry, it's not like I'm going to talk about one serious thing and then end stream. But what we do have to talk about is a little serious. Last week there were a couple people who made me uncomfy. I'm not going to name names, but it did show me that there is a need for some rules. And like, they didn't know that it would make me uncomfy. So I'm not like, don't get mad at them. Don't feel bad if you are them. But it does show the importance that I do need to set some boundaries. So we're going to set 2 rules today. The first one is one I always do whenever it's fine. If you don't set boundaries, people won't know what to avoid. So this is in a way my fault. Is what I always set when I set boundaries for people. I always say the first thing is be respectful. Use your best judgment in how that is supposed to work. But if you're treating people with respect, you should be pretty well good. So things like don't be mean to other people is essentially it. You always bump into boundaries accidentally when you're trying to be silly, and that's fine. As long as you respect the boundaries that get set after that point. But yeah, be respectful. Don't be mean. Don't target people. If somebody tells you to stop or don't be weird or something like that, maybe rethink what you're saying. Clear boundaries are super helpful. Yes, that is what this is about. The second boundary, I think we only need to start with 2, is don't do shock humor. If you're trying to tell a joke and the only purpose of the joke is to like appall someone, it's not funny. And it does not have a place here. So So, like, if you're going to tell a joke and you're like, is this too edgy? Or something. If you're not sure if you should tell a joke, think about what kind of reaction you're wanting. Like, are you thinking this is actually funny? Or are you thinking that this is something that is going to just shock people into silence or absurdity or something and like maybe upset people? Because if it's the latter, you shouldn't do it. Not here. This isn't the place. Now, what will happen if you break these rules? I will mute you for the duration of the stream. You will be welcome to come back the next stream. So if you have accidentally broken one of the rules, like you thought it was okay and it wasn't, I will mute you, but you will be welcome to come back the next stream. So don't feel like just if you make a mistake that you're gone forever. No. I believe in second chances. So as long as you're not like consistently causing trouble, I don't think we'll have any actual problems. But yeah, those are my 2 rules. And again, if you make a mistake and I do end up muting you for the duration of the stream, you are welcome back next stream. You will be welcome with open arms. It'll be fine. We all make mistakes. I certainly pressed boundaries before on accident. Life is a learning experience. I will not tell you when I mute somebody, though. I'll just mute somebody and move on. Because I have realized that I am bad at figuring out how to acknowledge the behavior is wrong for my stream, for the vibe I'm going with for my stream, without disrupting the flow of stream. So that is a problem on my end. So we're just going to have these 2 rules in place, and I'll just mute people quietly. And with that said, that's the only serious thing I want to talk about. We can chill and be happy for the rest of the stream. Excuse me. Did I tell you guys about the Soda Pop Eevee plush I got? Because I bought a Soda Pop Eevee plush from the Pokemon Center. It is so cute. It is a mute for both me and the other chatters. The only one who will see the chat of somebody who's muted is the person who is making the comments, like the person who is muted. So other chatters will not be able to see. The streamer will not be able to see. It'll be like whoever gets muted is just chatting into the void. And it lasts for the duration of the stream. So if you're wanting to mute somebody every time, you'll have to mute them every time. But I do like the existence of mute rather than just banning somebody outright. Because that allows for second chances. And I 100% believe in second chances. I believe we can all learn and grow. Life is a learning experience. You're welcome. Yeah, I recently learned about the mute feature. So yeah. But yeah, I have 2 Soda Pop Pokemon plushes now, and they're both adorable. I have a Squirtle and an Eevee. The Squirtle's name is Soda, but I don't know what to name the Eevee. Welcome, Geek Destroyer! Hi! How's it going? I am going to really quickly put the rules under my live now. Actually, no, I'm going to put them under... I'm going to put them under the just chatting. That way, if people are coming in, they can have a chance to see them. I'm glad you like Princess Charlie. Be respectful and no shock humor. say. You've heard it's tough or not possible to unmute for the same stream. That is why unmutes are going to be for the entire stream. I'm not going to worry about trying to figure out how to unmute. And also, like, it'll give people a chance to think about what they've done. Someone got hit by friendly fire. Oops. But at least it's only for one stream. Welcome in, Doomlight. How's it going? Has someone misbehaved? There have been a couple of instances where I have wound up a little uncomfy during my streams, but I wouldn't necessarily say people have misbehaved. They did not know that these were boundaries I had, because I have not listed out anything specific. I have been, for the most part, letting people go, and then if there's a problem, then I'll say something. Which may not be the right way to do it, but it's how I'm going to do it. Because I don't want to, like, stress myself out worrying about, oh, is this going to be a problem? Is this going to be a problem? Is this going to be a problem? And try to figure out what else is going to be a problem. Because actually, I wouldn't have thought to put shock humor as a rule. Because I just don't think about shock humor. But it is what it is. The rules I have right now are be respectful and no shock humor. Those are like my big boundaries. I think if you avoid those, you'll avoid pretty much anything that will give me issues. Like, because those are pretty much all encompassing. Like, I think if you do, the one thing that I do get triggered by would be covered under shock humor. I don't necessarily want to announce my triggers to the world just yet. Because, like, there are, as much as I love to believe that the world is mostly good, there are people who will take, oh, this person gets hurt by this, I'm gonna flood their tags with it. And I don't want to risk that. So I would like to build up my community a little bit more before I trust people with my triggers. But if you avoid shock humor, you should avoid that trigger. What is shock humor? That is jokes that are meant to shock people rather than make them laugh. Like in my previous stream, one of the previous streams that caused me to make this rule, someone kept talking about burning down an orphanage as a joke. That's shock humor. It's not funny. It's just supposed to shock people. But basically, if you avoid jokes that would inherently harm somebody, like jokes that punch down on a group of people or something, or jokes that, like, yeah, like really edgy humor, like not just I'm so dark and edgy, but like actually like hurtful, like yeah, pretty much edgy humor. Like some edgy humor I can deal with, but like the burning down the orphanage, jokes about death are kind of uncomfortable just in general to deal with on stream, and like the jokes about eating people are uncomfortable. That kind of stuff. If it's meant to make somebody uncomfortable, it's not welcome. And I will mute people who do it. And if you think a joke is okay and it turns out it wasn't, and you get muted, you will be welcome back the next stream. I firmly believe in second chances. You will be welcomed back. But you don't like cannibal jokes? Those are my bread and butter. Well, I guess you gotta find some new jokes. Gotta get some new material. Maybe try rice. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Welcome in, Stuffed Crust. How's it going? I think as long as you're not spamming it, it should be fine. But I'll tell you if it becomes uncomfortable. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired from hanging out with the coven over the weekend, but I'm doing pretty good. But yeah. I think, because yeah, I do, yeah. As long as you're not spamming things and you're not like hurting people with edgy humor, I think we're good. But yeah, that's the only important thing we had to discuss. I'm down to talk about happy things if you guys are chill with it. If you guys have any other questions, that is fine and valid. I do appreciate that you guys are checking boundaries right now and like being really chill about me adding the rules. I'm really grateful. I was a little worried. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy. There is no way to add rules on AniLive, so I am spreading it by word of mouth and also on Twitter. I hope that they'll add that in a future update, but AniLive is still in beta, so it is still very new. But yeah, hopefully they'll add it in a future update, but until then, I will be spreading any rules by word of mouth and through Twitter. I actually am out of bio for AniLive. Yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. I'll do that after stream. But yeah. I actually didn't prepare anything else because I've been so focused on hanging out with my coven. So I'm a little like, what's a good happy thing to talk about? Hope I can be happy rather than uncomfortable streaming. I deserve it. Yeah, I think I will be. Most of my streams have been very good. You guys have been very great since I started streaming. It was talk about how great I am. Welcome in, Miss Tonight. How's it going? I mean, I am pretty great, but yeah, most of the time y'all have been great and respectful. It's just been a couple of situations where I'm like, maybe I should add some rules so we don't accidentally step on toes. You were watching from the restream for a bit, but you came into chat a little. Aw, I'm glad you came to chat. I've been rewatching old shows. I've been rewatching old shows. That's been fun. I started rewatching Ojama Jodoremi, which is a magical girl show about witches. Witch apprentices. But it's really cute. I have always wanted like the little tax, the little transformation device. You tap the center of it and it plays a song, and you have to change into your witch dress before the song ends. And then if you tap like do, mi, fa, do, I think it is, you get a wand. And I can't remember what the order of tapping is for the broom, but you get a wand and you get a broom, depending on what you tap. And the wand has little spheres. I do actually have a wand. It's packed away. An Ojama Jodoremi wand replica. It's packed away right now, but it's so cute. Do I have a magical transformation sequence? No, I am not a magical girl. I am a traditional witch. Well, I mean, I guess since I do spray paint magic, it's not necessarily traditional, but like I am more of a witchy witch rather than a magical girl witch. Welcome in, Brad. How's it going? A modern witch? Yeah. But yeah, I've been enjoying Ojama Jodoremi. It's just a cute and happy show. It's like about these 8-year-olds who become witch apprentices in a world where people cannot know about witches. And they get into hijinks. Traditional is the last word you'd associate with me. That's true. That's true. Yesterday during tea time, I talked a little bit about applying the Nexus, but did I and Rosalie coordinate any parts of lore once we both got it? No. We have been focused, like, we're buddies, we're besties, but even before Nexus, we've been very focused on keeping our brands as things we can run individually. And that hasn't changed since we got into Nexus. That way, if one of our creative endeavors goes a different direction, the other will not be left up the creek without a paddle. So I think we both kind of, like, we didn't really talk about it, but I think that's kind of where we're both at, is we can work together, but we should be able to stand on our own. Welcome in, Video Master. That being said, there was a lot of talk while we were preparing for debut in Nexus as a whole, where we were all helping each other, where all of Nebulink was helping each other. Like, we were talking about different things, and Nexus was like, or not Nexus, the other members of Nebulink were like, yeah, this is a good idea, or what if you did this, or what if you did that, or maybe rethink this kind of thing. Do witches in media learn anything but magic in school? You feel Harry Potter kids don't learn math or art, just magic. I have my opinions on Harry Potter, but I'll keep them to myself. Witches in media, it depends. I think most of the time, witches in media, the media focuses on the witchcraft. I haven't seen a lot of media witches learn, like, things other than witchcraft. That being said, Ojama Jodoremi does have regular schooling and witch schooling, and it's separate. Nebulink seems really tight-knit. Yeah, we are. We're 16 strong. We really really clicked quickly. I was really nervous about joining Nebulink, but like within a couple days, I was like, yes, these are my people. You think that's why an art witch seems so novel? Maybe. Welcome in, Zazuki. How's it going? We are chatting away. We're talking about witches in media right now. And also, like, a little bit about Nebulink. Because, like, honestly, I was full on expecting, I'll be honest with you, when I applied for Nexus and got in, I was like, there are most definitely going to be people in my generation, if there's like almost 20 of us, that I do not get along with, and I will have to be civil But that is not the case. We are all buddies. We're all getting along. I was full on expecting to have to put on my civil mask on stream, but I'm like, nope. Everybody's great. You name a person, I will be able to tell you good things about them. So I'm really happy with Nebulink. I can be openly hostile. You wouldn't mind. I don't want to be openly hostile. I want to spread positivity. Do I have any advice for debut? You're really nervous about it. As someone who had the most scuffed up debut in the world, I would suggest don't be too nervous. Like that's hard to do. I know, but it is one stream, and like, yes, it is a relatively important stream, but be ready to roll with the punches. Have what you want to say, and then just have fun. Welcome in, Nan. How's it going? Like there's a lot you can do with debut. You can be really out of the box with it. You can be really traditional with it. None of those things are wrong. Robo Charlie feels like something from the far off past, doesn't it? But it's only been like a week. Maybe practice with other jump starts ahead of time. Yeah. The Nebulink talents and I did practice our debuts ahead of time. Might be your most important stream, but it's not the end of the world if you still have it. I will actually argue the point that it is not the most important stream and your most important stream. It is an important stream, but I think the streams you get further on with, things like anniversary streams, are more important because, like, at that point you have people watching you and expecting things from you. Your debut is important because it is it's your first impression. So I'm not gonna say it's not important. It is. But what's most important is that you have fun. What's been my favorite stream so far? The making an OC. I liked making an OC with you. And that's good advice for any of your streams. Have fun. People will respond to you enjoying yourself and will recognize when you're not. If you're forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do, people will be like, this isn't fun to watch. Or like if you let yourself get too in your head, people will be like, should we keep watching? But if you're just having fun, even if there's a lot of scuff, even if everything's going wrong, if you're just having fun, people will respond to it. People will be like, yeah, I want to root for this person. I want to have fun with this person. So do what you love. Have fun, most important. Welcome in, Haru Kaido. How's it going? But yeah, there is also something to be said for doing a couple test runs before your debut starts. Because especially on parts that you think you might get stuck on. I'll be honest, I practiced my opening a little bit. Where I was greeting people. Yo, what's up? The name's Charlie Morgan. You're Nexas Nebulink Street Painting Witch. I'm here to charm your way into your hearts. I just stumbled over that. I was afraid I was going to stumble the heck over that for debut. And so I practiced that and how I was going to get into the first part of the stream. So if you think there's going to be a sticking point or a part that you're nervous about, run through it a couple times. You like my greeting and ending? Yeah, I worked really hard to workshop it. I don't know. like, I think there's just something nice about a greeting and an ending. Like, I don't know if all y'all like it. Video Master just said he did, so I'm gonna assume that they like it. But I personally enjoy it from my end because it's like a light switch. I'm like, okay, the stream has officially started, or okay, the stream is over now. And I can contain the content of the stream in my head. I will give one more piece of advice. No stream is the end of the world. I have had some scuff. I have had streams where I've had to end after like 5 minutes. I have had streams where I have said really weird things without thinking. None of it matters. Especially on AniLive, because like that's gonna be gone real quick. So just let your streams roll. Just let them go. Let them fly. And if you say something awkward or have a little bit of scuff, just shake your head and move past. Take a breath and take your next step, because ultimately the next stream is a new stream. Yeah, I had bullet pointed stuff for like my likes and dislikes and goals and everything, because I knew I was going to forget those if I didn't. Because like I have them, I know them, I keep them in my heart. But I'm one of those people, like, if you ask me a question on the spot, I will forget. So I was like, I'm going to bullet point these. Even big drama on streams get irrelevant fast at, yeah. So, best thing to do, my advice for any type of streaming, take a deep breath, have fun, and know it's not the end of the world. Honestly, I don't mind that things disappear really quickly now. I am working on making content for YouTube that is going to stay up on YouTube, but I don't mind that like streams disappear really quickly. Because it does allow for learning. It allows for learning and growing and to be awkward on stream and to not have to worry about, oh, I'm in trouble now. Like, yes, so your long-term fans will remember things. Like, I'm pretty sure Robo Charlie is never going to actually go away, and that is fine and valid. But it'll become fun jokes with your regulars. Yeah, being here is the best time to make mistakes. Yeah. Consider downloading Restreamer VODs for clips later. Robo Charlie, yeah. It's a fun memory. It is. And I've had people bring up the pole witch incident, where I called myself a pole witch and then was like, oh. But like, it's never like a, oh, how dare you have done this. It's always like a, oh, here's a fun memory. And you'll build up a lot of fun memories as you stream. That may not be saved for time immemorial, but they'll be in your fans' hearts. Oh, they were making a joke about me making a poll again. Because I was joking, the whole poll witch thing was I was joking that I was making a bunch of polls, and then I realized how that sounded, and then like a couple streams later they were, oh yeah, it was you. I thought it was you, but then I was like, well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I thought maybe it was the other Icy. Honestly, this whole like week and a half has been a rush. It has been a lie. I will give one more piece of advice. Hi, I'm in big sibling advice mode. For streaming, set aside time to plan your stuff. And I don't mean like, oh, I have a few minutes here, I have a few minutes there. I would schedule your time. I would schedule like an hour to like plan out like what streams you're gonna do. Because honestly, debut is one stream. It's an important stream, but it is one stream. You'll want to have figured out like at least what your concepts are gonna be for your other streams. Things like, oh, am I gonna do a Zatsu? Am I gonna do an art stream? Because you're an art club president, right? That's who you are. Ochu? Yeah, I thought so. So like you could do like that, or if you were a singer, you could do a karaoke stream, that kind of stuff. Figure out like what your concepts are going to be ahead of time for each stream, at least a week in advance. And like schedule time to plan that, because like that's gonna save you. It's really gonna save you, because like otherwise there will eventually be a time where you have not planned out what you're gonna stream, and your stream time's gonna come up, and you're gonna be like, oh no, what's going on? What am I doing? Gotta figure out what I'm doing. Have 5 minutes. A fair few Nexans schedule productivity Zatsus at the end of the week to plan content while they chat. Actually, that's a really good idea. I sound experienced. Yeah, I am. I'm very experienced. But we're not gonna talk about how I'm experienced. Just I know what I'm talking about. Welcome in, Love Live. How's it going? You'll try your best and use the advice I gave? Awesome! I hope it helps. But yeah. Okay, big sibling mode over. It's 3 a.m. for you? Ooh. Yeah, if you need to rest, go rest. 3 a.m. is late or early, or early morning is hard for me to describe. Early morning is early morning. Early morning is a temptress. But yeah, I wish you luck. Welcome, cute core fan. How's it going? Ooh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! It's a great day for you. You don't know why, but you like to get called Jump Kids. I mean, Jump Kids is kind of a cute name for y'all. Okay. I have a topic. It's the robot uprising? No! Am I robotic? It says I have internet. What's going on? Oh, well. Kind of for a second. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. Anyway, I have a topic, and it's related to birthdays. What's everybody's favorite birthday cake? Mine's chocolate. I love chocolate. I got a chocolate birthday cake for my birthday this year, and it was so pretty. You love chocolate too? It's so good. Chocolate enjoyers, any cake. Ooh, not being picky is nice, because like then if you're invited to a birthday party and they have like a flavor that's not your favorite flavor, you can still enjoy it. That's good. You can't say no to an ice cream cake. Ice cream cakes are fun. Vanilla strawberry, yum. Um, but yeah, like there was one corner of the birthday cake that had this really thick, big icing decoration, not ice cream, icing. And I got that piece for myself. And 10 minutes after I finished eating it, I was asleep. I was in a sugar coma. But it was so good. Just to say I enjoyed myself, I really did enjoy myself. It was very good. You never experienced a sugar coma? Well, that's good. That means you've never overeaten sugar. I cannot say the same. I have a sweet tooth. Everyone forgot your birthday today? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you know what? You can celebrate with us. We'll celebrate your birthday. Um, Actually, you know what? Here's an idea. Here's an idea for you. What is something that you find super fun that you can do that you don't normally think about doing because it's just not in your routine? What's something super fun? It doesn't necessarily have to be super exciting, but like for me, maybe I would do like I would clear out an area in my room and do some dance practice or something. Walking outside. Ooh. But yeah, maybe you can like throw yourself a little birthday celebration too, where you do something really fun. You love dancing. Yeah, maybe you could dance. Put on some music, dance around. When it's not super hot, I like to walk outside, yeah. But yeah, I like I firmly believe in celebrating yourself. If no one else will celebrate with you, celebrate yourself. I've had several birthdays where I didn't have any friends to celebrate with, so I get you. You're gonna put on some Michael Jackson music? Heck yeah. You watch analog horror during your stream banks? Ooh, scary. But yeah, so I've learned to figure out ways to make my own fun on special occasions. Just in case nobody else is either available or remembers. Shopping alone with eating udon. Your sister's gonna scream yacht outside? Oh, yacht. Um, yeah, phone autocorrect is definitely an interesting beast. um, but yeah, let's see. What are other things? What are other things we can do to celebrate? Um, what's my favorite color? Orange. I like all warm colors, but orange is kind of my favorite. And just talk about fun stuff. Yeah. You love blue. Blue is a good color, especially if it's like more cyany blue, where it's like lighter and happier, or like the color of my eyes. I really like blue too. I'm the prettiest orange hair in Nexas. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna be your favorite now. I'm honored. What about Orange Cat? I used to have an orange cat. He was a good boy. He used to sit behind my head on every chair, even if he couldn't actually fit. You're an edgy dark blue enjoyer. Ooh. Thanks for the gift, cute core fan. But yeah, I had him since he was born, because he was born on the porch and we just kind of adopted him. Charlie, is the color named orange after the fruit, or is the fruit named orange after the color? Color after the fruit. Because here's what I think happened. Somebody was like, man, that's an orange. What color should we call it? Orange. Welcome in, Remy. How's it going? Welcome in, Effie. How's it going? How's it going? Who wants some fruit? Yeah, I love fruit. I had watermelon last night. It was very good. Thanks for the follow, Remy and Ethel. I used to have a strawberry plant. I think a wild animal carried it off, though, because it just disappeared one day. But I was obsessed over that strawberry plant. Like, for an entire, 6 months, I would take care of that strawberry plant daily. And then I was like, it's getting colder. I should bring it into the greenhouse. And I went to get it, and it was gone. You haven't tried Momo's mustard on watermelon? And, oh my God, I will never try Momo's mustard on watermelon. Your dog ate your chocolate cookie? Oh no! That's not good. That's not good for you or the dog. I don't think your dog will die. I will say, it is dangerous for dogs to eat chocolate, and you should keep an eye on your dog. But most of the time, if it's like a chocolate chip cookie or something, the worst that'll happen is like the runs. So I think just notice if your dog's behaving weirdly, but usually what happens when one of the dogs gets a little bit too interested in chocolate is that they get the runs. All right, have a good night, Ochu. Yeah, Pilk is not something I will ever try either. But I also don't like Pepsi or milk. So, oh, Liana, welcome in. How's it going? No, I like soda. I don't like Pepsi. I like root beers and Dr. Pepper and Sprite. And sometimes Mountain Dew. Do I want to know something scary? Maybe. Kind of curious. A&W root beer is really good for root beer floats, yeah. Oh, I forgot to plug in my phone. 1 second. Where's my phone charger? AniLive is eating the battery. It is chomping. Ooh, you heard footsteps? Is your house haunted? My house is haunted. My household ghost is very mischievous. Yeah, my household ghost likes to go up and down the stairs, likes to knock patterns on the walls and ceilings, but then, which would be fine, but then also likes to knock things off the counter, and then once deleted something from my computer. I was like editing a video. I was editing the Lethal Company video, and I was putting in the reactives because I had forgotten to do that ahead of time, so I was putting them in manually. And I walked away, came back, Silas's reactive was gone. It was off my computer. I had to remake it. Thought you saw Michael Jackson, but it was your sister. Well, I'm glad it was your sister. Your ghost ate your homework. Yeah. I had to redo my homework. These do sound like ghost problems, but they also sound like cat problems. I would agree with you, except I know where my cat was for a lot of them. Welcome in, Nate Ghost. Like, a lot of the counter stuff, like knocking things off the counter, I would be cuddling my cat. My parents would be in the room with us. The dogs would be asleep, and just a cup would fall off the counter, or the mail would fall off the counter. Want to know something freaky? Sure. Yeah. Your dog was getting freaky with your pillow. Yeah, I would put a stop to that. That sounds like your dog needs some training and some outlets. Not like electrical outlets, like playing outlets. But she was twerking. Don't get freaky with electrical outlets. Yeah, please don't. That would be a problem. Your bird ate your bug? Huh. Your dog just lays on his back and sleeps all day. My mom's dog keeps trying to come into my room and hang out with me, and I'm like, I'm afraid of dogs, actually. Please stop. Like, I'm not super afraid of dogs. I'm not like terrified of dogs anymore. But I'm not comfortable around dogs. But they love me. They do love me. I've yet to meet a dog that does not like me. Same with cats. I've yet to meet a cat that doesn't. Actually, no, that's not true. My sister's cat, when I was little, I was kind of mean to it because I didn't understand it was alive. But like, okay, in my defense, I was a small child. I didn't understand most things were alive. So, that cat held a grudge, and that is valid. I am a Disney princess after all. That's what I've been told. You hate any animal? I don't know. I don't hate animals. I'm just a little, like, afraid of dogs. Just a little afraid. I'm just a little nervous. That cat got thrown around. No, but I did try to teach it circus tricks. Do not recommend. That is not okay. You have a grudge against thieving monkeys on behalf of mankind. But yeah, little baby me did not fully understand how animals worked. Cats aren't evil. Cats are really good and nice. You know those monkeys that steal things? Little rascals. Huh, I've never seen those. I'll keep my eye out for them, though. Your dog is singing mesmerized by barking. You once visited an island full of them. That sounds like an adventure. I have not been on an island. I mainly stay around home, but we did travel a little bit whenever I was younger. Um, there was one trip where our car almost got impaled by a ladder. It fell off the truck in front of us, and Mom swerved, and it went towards the car anyway. I Hi, anime girl. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. I can read usually, sometimes, maybe. Let's host a Charlie show on a private island. Let's call it Fire Festival. You'll give me glasses? No, that's not the problem. The problem is, like when people come in, the text is pure white, and it's on my white shirt. Like my white shirt is the background that I have to read this white text on, and so it's a little difficult. I'm glad you're doing good. No, I need glasses. Are you an eye doctor? Do we have an eye doctor in the house? Yes. Oh, okay. I need to change clothes. I've been wearing that shirt all week. Didn't you know I'm a protagonist? I don't have any other outfits. Thanks for the gift, cute core fan. But yeah. Trying to think. I ran out of root beer. It's okay. Dad brought me the root beer while I still had a Dr. Pepper, so I can drink that. Feisty Charlie was about to show up for a second. Was I? I was drinking Barks root beer. I mainly drink A&W when I want a root beer float. You want a cold one? That's valid. It is hot out. Cold drinks on hot days are so good. That being said, I do think I'm gonna end stream. I have been chatting all week, or all weekend, I should say. And my voice is a little rough right now. My throat's kind of hurting. So I'm gonna give it a rest, but I will be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. CDT. Thanks for the pen lights. Yeah, the chat app will do that. Yeah, that too. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. See you next time. Let's do Charlie. Bye bye.